Yeah, no data center.
You all did an excellent job to hike up here. Who would have thought that it was going to be such a long hike to get here? I'm so glad that you all found the chairs. As you may have heard, my name is Luna, and I'll be leading the protest today. It's really admirable that you all took time from your busy schedules to come to help the data center. The thing is that Malvado Tech really crossed the line, and the Jasper County Council has done nothing to stop it. So my friends, welcome to the Neil Smith Wildlife Refuge.
Yeah.
I know that many of you have been involved in speaking at the meetings, right? But you know what? Clearly, that didn't slow them down. You all look very, very, very tired. And maybe you didn't bring refreshments? I know this was a really long time, but don't worry. Please put down your chairs. You're gonna find some water, and I made sure that everybody has some water. Yeah. So please relax, take a sip, and take a load off. Flames, untouched by man, as far as the eye can see. I cannot believe that this is the place that Malvado Tech decided to build that data center. I just cannot believe that. But you know what? If we really want to start doing something, we need to get started right now, right? Why not?
Right.
So let's start it right now. So, in order to prevent and try this pristine landscape from being destroyed, we are gonna need to call some protection for the Pachamama. And that's gonna happen through an offering. Have you heard of the Pachamama? Yes? No. The Pachamama is the Mother Earth. And that's the name in this indigenous language, which is called Aymara, for Mother Earth. So that's what we do up in the Andes. As you see, I'm Bolivian, and specifically from La Paz, the highest capital of the world, above 1,000 feet the sea level, way up there, up in the Andes Mountains. So up there, what we do in August, we celebrate the Pachamama through many offerings. So these brujas, do you know what brujas is? No.
Witch?
Yes. So these brujas, witches in English, they sell these suyus, dried llama fetuses in English. So they use this in sacred rituals for the Pachamama. And this is not gonna surprise y'all, but trying to get dried llama fetuses in the middle of Des Moines, Iowa? It's super hard. But thankfully, there are some substitutions for that. So we can use some maybe llama fetuses, the llama fetuses, we can use llama fat. But llamas are not the main livestock here in Iowa, right? Do you know what's the main livestock here in Iowa?
Pigs.
Horse? Oh, somebody say it. Pigs. Pigs. So pigs, my friends, this is the land of bacon. So we're gonna offer this to the Pachamama when we do things twice or thrice, they are not as good as the first one. And, oh my God, do we have we have bacon fat, and we can use this one, but it's not dried llama this. Can we bring a pig? Can we bring a pig up here? I know the height was super far enough. Actually, there's another way to do this ofrenda, this offering. So let me tell you a story. So back in Bolivia, there was this really wealthy family living in this poor village. The family utilized the resources of the land to gain their wealth. And the villagers, they were really mad at them, and they really wanted to punish the family. So among the villagers, there was this bruja. You know what bruja is? Witch. Exactly. So among these villagers, there was this bruja, and this bruja cursed the family to bring them down. The head of the family got this terrible, terrible sickness, but he was a fighter, and he struggled to this terrible sickness, and he survived. But unfortunately, the curse was generational. So all his sons got the same illness, and one after the other one, they were killed by the illness. Soon after, the head of the family was the only one left. And with his bloodline eliminated and all his business ruined, this bruja approached to him, offering a solution. This bruja told him that he was cursed. He was cursed, but she had a way to solve it. You need to go up there to the mine where your family dug up the treasures for this Mother Earth, this Pachamama. When you get there, you prostrate yourself to her, and there, with the heart of her power, she might take pity on you, and she might protect you. The head of the family was devastated, and he was like, must I do it again? And the bruja was shocked. What do you mean again? Have you done this before? And the head of the family was like, yes, I made my plea to this Mother Earth, to this Pachamama, but it didn't work. And the bruja just chuckled to herself. And the bruja told him, you need to bring a sacrifice. And this sacrifice needs to be stronger than the one that it was used to curse your family. And with all this information, the head of the family gathered all the money that he had left, and then he bought all the suyos from this bruja, and then he had to the mine. And when he got there, he went on his knees, and then he started praying to the Pachamama, Pachamama, please, Pachamama. And while he was This sacrifice had to be significantly big enough. And to make the ritual stronger, there was another way. Human sacrifice. That's the job. Our time's almost up, and it is time for some uncomfortable news. Well, first, the data center, it's happening. Progress doesn't care about any of your opinions. There is a lot of money exchanging hands. So it's gonna make this stop. Second, I work for Malvado Tech. The CEO visited La Paz. And he's just making sure that his business are working, so he hired a bruja so she could perform an ofrenda to the Pachamama. And third, how many of you drank that water? But well, I see some yeses, I see some no's. The ones who drank that water, there's something else in those bottles. Besides nitrate. Besides nitrate, those bottles have sedative. So, being awake while being very alive is the worst. I wouldn't recommend. So that's why don't panic. Don't panic. I will make sure that you don't feel anything. And with that, we really want to thank you all for your support. People are really the foundation of a strong and successful business.